Hi there, hope you're doing good. So here I am with an update with this sheet and I'll go through all the process. So this sheet is basically a manual input form instead of we using the Google Forms because it has some limitations as well and we need some extra controls with multiple selections and multiple languages. So we have built this form sorry, within the Google Sheet so that we can accommodate all our custom requirements. Let me go through. So as per your requirement already, you know that we will be changing the font ID and font number every time, and the name can be contained anyone. You can select a one, and every time you are going to submit the form, it's going to remain here, and the font ID those need to be changed because we'll be submitting the response for every time font ID. And font ID we have already split it into name and the number. And now the last one. This is the language selection. If you currently you can see we can see all the results, all the questions in Japanese, and we can also enter the results in Japanese. And if you are using this on your mobile or tablet, you can always go recording option to text to speech to text. If I'll select English CN in here, you will be able to see the menu in English, and now you can enter the values in English as well. And this is how it is going to control. So this drop down will be selecting. You can always read this Japanese or English. In case you need to make a change, you can always make a change. Once you are done with all these selections, I have randomly filled in all the fields. You can see all the check boxes are filled, and there are some text. Let me change this text. Let's make this to let me start. So all of these are checked. Let me change to A or anything, any comment. This could be any text related to the comment. Let me call it B, just to save the time. And we have made these two changes. If I'll make it a 40, so this will calculate. Okay, two bags are being added. 40 pounds each bag. Already salt percentage was 5%. Let me make it 6. And once you add two bags of 40 pounds each, the weight becomes 80. Uh, Okay, you can change the number 5 grams added. So you don't need to type in any 5.0 this and that, just type in the number just like this 7, 8, 9, or any text. And we have selected all these as well. Let me, if I'll copy this, okay, this needs to be changed, this needs to be changed, or any other comment you need to enter. I have added the data validation, so I'll check that. So you will not be able to make any changes in any of the other cells. This will always give you a pop-up where you are not supposed to make any changes. But in the yellow cell and the check boxes, if you will make any changes in the boxes or the text, it won't restrict you. So let me show you. So once you are done with the input, we are going to use this drop down and select the submit button. Once you submit the select button, it will take all the data in here. So this is the first database. This is the general database where anyone can enter in English or Japanese. You can see English entries and the Japanese entries both are in combined. So whatever the selection is made in here, whatever the changes are made by the user will get saved in this database. Whereas I have built another database in the Japanese, you know why? Because the manager requirement is to get the report in the Japanese only. So this is just an extra built database to generate the report PDF. And this is the PDF format for that particular day. For example, if this is because the sheet is in Hawaii time and everything is in Hawaii time. So this is showing 7/7/2023, and I think while I'm recording this video in Hawaii, the date is 7/7. So we can see 5 entries in here. You can see 5 entries. So if I'll make any changes in this, let's suppose if I'll make the change of this date, you can see now. Sorry, not in this one, but in this one. Because this is the report from where this manager report. You can see now There are only two entries for today's date. So I'll undo. All right. So this is how the manager report will get generated, and this will be Excel format, and a PDF will be generated and sent to the email. I'll show you right there. Let me go through the tab one by one. And now this is the repair database. Once you input the database, once you input the observations, this generates three databases. One is the general database, second is for the manager report, and third is for the repair database. Repair database is very important for the further processing. I'll show you how. So the repair database is taking all the input from this part, whatever the requirements are there, whatever the checkboxes are selected, whatever the comments are there, and it's building its own database in here, which you can see here. I'll show you how this is going to work. So you have nothing to do with these red tabs. You can always hide these red tabs because these are the system generated reports. Okay, now the important part, daily repair report. Here it is. So you can see this is the yellow box where you can make the selection which entry you want to see. You can currently see it's asking for the pending. Let me select all. So here you will be seeing 1, 2, 3. You can see all these are serial numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the entries so far available in the database can be seen in here. 20 is the last entry we have available. Yep, not in this one, in the repair database. So 20th is the last because we have deleted some manually in here. So 20th is the last entry available in the repair database, and all these 20 can be seen in here. Now, what is this? You can see this is the entry from the first pond. The pond number is GB7, and these are the closing comments which have already been entered by the repair person. Whereas the filter cleaning part is still remaining. If he wants to enter anything in here, he can always enter the number in here, like cleaned on this and that date or anything else. Like if I'll say, okay, cleaned, and if I'll update the repair report, you can see currently this is the number one. This is the number one. And here you will see the remarks available now. If I'll submit the report, update the repair report, so what it will do, it will take the clean part and it will go to the repair database and it will enter in here. Okay, so the first, this, whatever the entry is, whatever the pound it is, GB7 has been cleaned on that particular date. And you can see the timestamp is of right now, 7/7/23/23:49. So this is the exact time when the entries are being submitted for the cleaned um, filter. And let me show you on this clean filter tab, GB7, there will be a timestamp available for that particular date. So this is accommodating all the timestamps of the filter cleaning, and this is being built as a calendar for at what date the filter was cleaned for that particular uh, pond. I'll come back to this one. Let me complete for this one. So once you have completed all the entries in here, you can see you have selected all. If I'll select, you can see the number one pond is complete. No need to make any changes and no red cells. It means all the changes, all the requirements, all the repairs have been done. So if I'll select completed only, you can see now this is showing only the first one, which is the complete repair completed for this. And if I'll go, okay, I want to see all the incomplete. Incomplete means when there are you have made some changes, but it's still incomplete. So this is how you can complete it. If I'll say, okay, air comments, so these are my comments, the closing comments, anything you can type in here. Now I have completed 2, 3, and 4 as well. And I'll repair update. Now nothing is incomplete available. Let me show the complete one again. If I'll select the completed one, you can see I can see all the repairs completed by the day till date in the database. Mainly we'll be focusing on the pending ones. So these are for today. If you want to see the entry for today's date only, you can see all of these in here. And if you want to see completed, this is all not of our interest. The main interest is of pending. So if you'll keep this to pending, it will always update. So this is depending on. So this is showing that these are the entries which need, these are the ponds which need the repair, and you have to fill in. So once you will complete anyone, let me see. So this is the row number 5. If I'll say anything, okay, I have done it, I have done it. And if I'll update the repair, you will see the 5 will go and 6 will get shifted on the left side. Now this is the new one. If I'll say like this, so these are my closing comments for these open points. The filter cleaning is all will always be open because if this is how I built it, that if someone is planning to clean the filter, they can always enter the number in here. If not, they can always leave it here. So the filter cleaning option will always be there for any of the new entries. Now I was planning, for example, if someone hasn't entered input for the filter cleaning, but the repair person sees a new pond ID where he want to clean the filter. So for that, what I'll do, I'll give you the. I was thinking about the giving the option in here. So the repair person can select the pond ID in here, and he can check a box. Okay, the filter is clean for this, and then submit the report. So that will update this filter cleaning calendar. But that has to be updated in the repair database as well, because we have to keep all the records of the closing comments for the changes, whether it is coming from the input or repair person is doing it by itself and cleaning the filter or making any other changes. So we have to connect this new input. The new input will be here, and or maybe you can think about it if you don't want to do it like in here, or if someone else is doing the filter cleaning, like the lady or anyone else. If that is easy or that can be done, so we can discuss on that, and then we can add the filter cleaning part. So now I have completed the 6, 7, 8, and 8, and if I'll update the repair report, you will see 6, 7, and 8 will disappear from here, and only the incomplete or the pending operations you can see. The repair person can always see, okay, these are my work to be done, and if he will do it like this, okay, filter clean for this, done, 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 done. So he can clean all the filters first for all the highlighted fonts, and then he can repair the pump by putting any comments. This will get the point will get closed. As you can see, for the GB6, the entry number 9, it doesn't ask for any comments for the pump, but for the number 10, it asks for the all the options. So this is how the input coming from the input sheet will be reflected in here, and the repair person can easily see how many entries or fonts he needs to fix. And once he has fixed everything, he can always check it in here. So what are the completed ones, or as I stated earlier. Now the control part. These are the options available. If you don't need to make any change, I guess, because these are my options and I have used these. So which entries are all complete. So you have nothing to do with it. Regarding this name list, yes, you can always enter the name in this list, and these will appear in this drop down. Now the daily report to manager thing. So daily report to manager thing need the email addresses, which I am using for my email address for to get the testing email. And daily report, this will be the subject of the email, and this will be the text. Okay, please find it as the daily report. You can always also enter in here, and you can always enter like this, regard Taro bot or Codami bot, whatever you like to. So you can make the changes in here, and this will get reflected in the body of the email. Okay. Now the sender name. This is you can always use it. I like to use it, and this is the time where you want to enter at what time you want to send this email. Once you are done with everything, you can always come in. Let me refresh the menu. So once you are done with all these entries in here, to set up the email sending at 900 hours daily for the daily report manager, you can always click on this, activate the mailing automation. And these are all the options which can be used. Like the submit button is already here, but I don't think so you need to use it. I was using all of these. So the only thing you need to use here is activate the automation. And we are done with the control tab as well. Font ID, we don't, the listing which we can create dynamically. And now the last thing, filter cleaning calendar. So I'm initially here it was RA1, RA2, RA3, but I think taking all the names of all the fonts which are not being cleared as well wasn't making sense for me. But so what I did, I took all the entries, all the names from the input. This is where, yeah, it should be from here, GB7, because once the repair person is going to clean a new font which is not filled, which is not listed in the from the input tab and not in the database. So we can always add the repair person can always add a new font ID and clean the filter so that we can see this on the cleaning filter. So this list is being created from the repair database, this list, and all the fonts available in the repair database will be reflected in here. And because those are present in the repair database, those need to have some cleaning or already done or not done. So if there is a font available in the repair database and it is cleaned, that will be reflected in here. If not, you can see the cell empty. So these listings are being updated automatically. Let me create another one for this. So currently you can see GB7, 1, 2, 3. No, this is for the 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, GB7. What I'm going to do, GB7. We have cleaned the filter for this one. Let me call it GB7. And this is for the date 7. You can see another entry entered, updated in here, and this is for the month of July. So now this is showing 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me add another one and see. So this is how it will automatically pull if the filter is being cleaned and there is a date available in that, those will get added again and again in here. I think I should filter these for the unique as well so that we can only see one. Because there were 8 entries available for that particular GN9 because I was submitting the data again and again, so it's showing multiple. I think we need to see only one. Yeah, we need to clean this up and only one data at a time. Okay, so yes, that is it from my side. Let me give you a quick overview. So we are inputting the database in here. I need to enter a field in here. So once you'll submit the button, you will see, yeah, okay. So if the name is not available because we refresh the file, so it's going to again ask you which font you are going to claim. And if something is missing, this will get you pop up. So those are the built-in extra functionalities. So once you submit the button, you can see the name is there with the font ID and font number is clean so that we can select a new and it will take you to this cell back as well. And you can see in here, there is a new entry in here on 8th July because my date is changed and I'm using it so it's showing the today's date. And there will be an extra entry in the for today's date. There is one entry available for my date, and this is how it's going to work. So again, this is empty now. You can select a new font. You need to enter one temperature either for degree centigrade or degree Fahrenheit. So if I'll enter the 44 in here, you will see that this second one disappears and the entry is here. If I'll select the random text, Okay, I was making the change in somewhere. So if I'm not going to make any changes, further changes in this, um, and I'll just submit the report. You'll see, it took us to the pond ID back again, and everything is clear now. So again, we can enter either the temperature in degree centigrade or degree Fahrenheit. Let me take you to the daily report, and you can see the second report is available, and the entries which we just made in are being presented in here, and the rest of the cells are empty. Similarly, for the repair database, because we haven't added any repairs in here, we will be seeing nothing. But the filter cleaning option will always be here because we just processed the GB9 on that particular day. So if the person want to clean the filter, they can always enter the number or date in here, or they can always leave it empty. I think I need to make an extra control in here. So if we are saying depending only, depending should not consider the filter cleaning. I think we need to discuss the filter cleaning part, and rest of these is done. And that is it from my side. And let me apologize for the long video, but I was just trying to explain all the functionalities. That these took me a lot of time to build, so I think it's worth explaining each. Though I have left a lot of these on the back end part. So that is it from my side. Looking forward to your review. Take care. Thank you. Bye.